So welcome back to Simmer Down channel. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna do Jamaican salt mackerel rundown. Some people call it rundown, some people call it rundown. And today I'm gonna do it with hard food, as what we would call it, or otherwise known as ground provision, and boiled cornmeal dumpling or semolina dumpling. So today I've got yam, pumpkin, plantain, carrot, sweet potatoes, sweet corn, choco. And here's my coconut milk for my reduction. So salt mackerel is a reduction of coconut milk, and then you braise or simmer or steam the mackerel inside until it's cooked, and it's really tasty. Here is my cornmeal dumpling. You know, we are promoting healthy eating, and basically it would be a less ratio of cornmeal or semolina, but because I said healthy eating, so what we are trying to do is reduce the starch, so it's less flour. And then I put equal amounts of flour, equal amount of cornmeal or semolina. And then we've got side dishes, which is wilted kale, courgette aubergine, or some people call it eggplant or zucchini. And that's what's on the menu for today, okay? So that's the salt mackerel here, basically. So you can buy this in the store ready done, but for me, I like to buy mine fresh. So I bought a mackerel fresh, break it down, and then I cured it myself. And I cured it for like 15 hours. So the sea salt and sugar with some pimento seed and lemon juice. So it's half sugar and half sea salt combined together with lemon juice and some pimento. And then what you do, basically, you washed it off, so you make sure you get rid of all the salt. So that's my mackerel, basically. So I marinate it with sea salt, sugar, so it's half sea salt, half sugar, and lemon juice, lemon, pimento, basically. And I usually buy my mackerel from fresh. You can buy this ready-made. I think when you do it yourself, you know, you control the flavor itself. So I marinate this for like 15 hours in the refrigerator with the sea salt, the sugar, half and half, lemon juice, and pimento. You know, once this is done, then all you need to do is just get rid of the salt. So you just washed it off as normal. So I'll show you how I washed it off, and then I soak it again. And then all you do is just leave it in the water like that, and just let it stay in the water so you get rid of that salt from it, basically. Okay, so now we're gonna start with the cornmeal dumpling, or the semolina dumpling, boiled dumpling, okay? So first we've got our water boiling, and your water have to be boiling, basically, else what you'll have happen, you'll have soggy food, basically, and it's just disgusting. Okay, so make sure your water is boiling, so I'll get this ahead of time while I'm making my preparation. Okay, so for the dumpling, some salt, and also make sure you put salt in your water as well, because bear in mind it's boiled food, so it won't have any flavor if you just leave it bland. Okay, but like I said, not too much salt. It's all about healthy eating, healthy lifestyle. Okay, and then we're gonna add some water. Okay, so you're gonna add the water slowly and combine in the flour. Okay, so you slowly combine, or we call it knead the flour, and make sure that the dough is combined, basically. So what you're trying to do is break down the protein inside the flour Once this is combined, and bear in mind you can use any flour. Usually I would use wholemeal flour, but we're in quarantine now, so technically we can't get nothing in the UK. So the closest flour I could get is plain flour or the rye. I like to use rye flour because it's more healthier than normal, like plain flour. So if you don't, but like I said, it's preference. And what I do, I just combine it with the cornmeal, so that will give you fiber as well, you know. And then you just want to knead this dough slowly until it's like this texture. So this dough is ready to roll. Come back to simmer down. So that's what the dumpling looks like after it's rolled. And now I'm ready to cook. So usually when we're starting this thing off, we know the dumpling won't break down once you put it inside here. So I'm gonna start off with the dumpling in the fire first. So that's what's gonna go in quick first. So like that. You see the steam is coming out of that pot. Now for the food. And that's really Jamaican style. Now for the rundown, right? So I'm gonna do a coconut reduction. Some flavors in, my onion, garlic, some celery, and bear in mind I'm just setting these down basically. I really don't want to break it down too much because it's going to reduce in the coconut. Coconut milk. So I'm going to leave this to reduce down. And all I'm going to do is, I've got scotch bonnet pepper inside already, so you don't really need to put any additional pepper. The scotch bonnet will do it work. You know, and once they start to reduce, I'll show you what I do next. Okay, so for the vegetables now, we start off with the aubergine. Then work our way in with the courgettes. Salt, I want to do mine with some chili flakes. Let that slowly simmer down. Also, I'm doing some veg as garnish to go on this mackerel. So, adding my celery, onion, peppers, cucumber. So like I said, we emphasize on our fiber as well. So we get all that vegetable packed in. Some tomatoes. And like I said, I like to use baby plum tomatoes or cherry tomato on the vine. They've got way more sweetness, way more flavor. little salt, always seasoned. And lastly, some spring onion or scallion. I want them to retain their nutrients, so if you notice I don't overcook, yeah? And that's it, and that's ready. Veggies on the go. And now I'm gonna add my kale. And I'm gonna just let this kale wilt. A little bit more salt. Don't get too heavy on the salt, okay? So just let that slowly wilt and then it should be perfect, okay? And then back to the mackerel. See where I want it? That's the consistency I want it. See, start to thicken up. You know, the sauce is starting to thicken up now. Look at that. And that's how you want it. So yeah, so I had a little nutmeg inside this as well to kind of enhance the flavor, and it works nicely with kale. You know, and you know, nutmeg is widely used in the Caribbean, used in some parts of Africa. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, it's used worldwide, but you know, more so in the Caribbean. You know, and it adds flavor. It's good for the immune system as well. I think they said it's also good for high blood pressure and all those kind of stuff. You know, so it's you know, like we emphasize on healthy eating. You know, so this is a part of the meal as well, and we're just showing you that you know you can have very relatively affordable meal. You know what I mean? That is not too expensive either in some region. You know what I mean? And have it balanced as well, you know, regardless of what you're having. Welcome back to Simmer Down channel. So that's the completion of our salt mackerel rundown or rundown. Right there, you've got the salt mackerel. You know, and, you know, like I said, always try to retain the integrity. You know, get a nice chunky piece of fish, which is the mackerel. Here you've got the choco, the plantain on top, sweet potato, and that's the beautiful dumpling right there. Here you've got the yam, piece of carrot looking nice, and that's the fish there. Here's a nice boiled corn and a nice veg.